Hello and welcome to a brand new series. This might be a series, this might not be. But as you can see, we have a weird map. Because this is a new map that I've made myself. Yeah, whoops. And what we're going to be doing on this is making Civilisation. Yes. So, Civilisation is going to start down here in this continent. And I've got a rivers map, but I probably wouldn't use that as much because it's not done yet. This is it. Yeah, see? It's cool, isn't it? Anyways, let me get rid of it. And it's gone. Cool. Well, our civilization. This continent. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to add some cool maps like biomes and stuff as well. But yeah, anyways, back to this stuff. Our first kingdom is going to be forming down here. Because this is a cool place. And what colour is a good colour to start civilization with? Red, of course. So yeah, we get the red team. They're going to form in this like kind of area thing. Also, yeah, this map is so pixelated because I'm not using like IBS Paint. I'm literally doing this on a phone. So yeah, our first kingdom kind of looks like this. But the region they're in is not really too good. Like, this area here is probably like a desert thingy. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that, I think. Oh yeah, so we've got the desert here. Sorry, I got distracted there. The desert. It's in this area. So they're not really doing too well, except for the fact that they're out water. And if we turn on our rivers map again. Oh wait, never mind. I thought there was a river here, but oh well. And we're back to normal. So yeah, they move around the area, trying to stay next to the coast because water helps crops and crops help live. So yeah, they move around the coast quite a bit, and this peninsula is basically fully explored by them. So yeah, they're doing quite well right now. These red guys, they're kind of just, yeah, chilling. And the map's looking like this. Pretty good, isn't it? So, yeah, chill at the moment. Everything's fine. Until, boom, we've got the blue team. The blue team's slightly more north. And this emerged from another group of tribes. Because this world is basically just a few tribes in this continent. Like, all around this region here. Probably not on the islands, but in this region. It's just a bunch of tribes. And yeah, that's gonna be why civilization exists. Because the tribes advance. So we've got our two main civilizations now. We've got the red team and the blue team. But you can't have civilization without a capital city. So yeah, capital cities will be represented. Actually, now I'm going to switch it up to yellow. I'll be back in a second once it's done as well. Yeah. Alright, so now we've swapped the colour thingy for yellow. Our nations are doing well. The red team's going more north, trying to find a way out of this desert. Actually, you know what? The red team, the capital should be up here. I know, I keep changing stuff, okay, but it's because that's where they started. And the blue team is going to be moved up to here. Yeah, it's not always going to be where they started, but yeah. Let's see the rivers around the blue team, if there is any. That was a bit of a pathetic click, but as you can see, they've got a river. It kind of flows around their country, so they're kind of going to follow that river a bit. The desert probably ends around this river region here, but they follow their little river and move inland a little bit. They also go down the coast in an attempt to get big. But the red team's still struggling. They've kind of got no rivers around them, so they're going to try to explore out of the desert, which I've said about 50 times. But yeah, they are going to do that. And this time might be the most successful, because they get to a nice little prosperous area here. And they chill. They don't know much. They don't know about the blue team's existence, and the blue team doesn't know about their existence. There's probably about 2 or 3 more major tribes that could turn into kingdoms scattered around this region. Yeah. Speaking about tribes that could become countries, we see a lime nation form at the tip of this river here. And they settle their capital just at the very end of the river. They expand quite a bit around the river, going eastwards as well. This way, trying to get to this sea. And they reach the end of it. By the way, so you see the rivers here? The thicker river colour, the thicker, that's when it's a major river. But when it's thin, that means it's only a little river, but still important. So yeah, our 3 nations are prospering around this little area. And yeah, everything's quite cool. Editor, add random SFX sound effects right now. Cool, please. Yeah. Wow, there were some weird sound effects. But yeah, sorry, I just like to do that. The red team finally finds the river it's been looking for its entire life, and they expand in it. Because I know rivers don't mean you have to expand, but in this world it kind of does, especially for the red team. Since, the situation they're kind of in. Can't get it right. So yeah, they managed to take that, yeah. And they finally take over the whole peninsula. This is how our world's looking right now. Looks cold, doesn't it? I mean, the world wouldn't change, but yeah. See the blues go away a bit, westwards. But cool. I've said cool 1 billion times. I'll find some new adjectives for the next episode, okay? So yeah. They move down south, east, kinda. And take this area here. This cool little... Oh my days, I said it again. And then meet up with the red team, actually. And the two kinda make the first peace deal. It goes something like... So the red team says, you take that, I take this. The blue team says, okay. And that's kind of how it went. So yeah, we see that. And the green team moves even further down its river. And expands around in little circles too. And then meet another river here, kinda. And their goal is to just expand. They're a very expansionist country, the Lime team is. And then they move down enough. They find the blue and red team. They don't say anything though. They don't meet up. Although they could actually, but they don't. And that's for one reason only. because the red team and the blue team, they're really close allies and they're very isolationist. Because since they met, they've become very good allies, but they're also very, very isolationist. So they won't really. Well, there's not really much to be isolationist from, but they're isolationist from the other tribes. So yeah, that's why the green team's not going near them, because they've heard from other tribes, like tribes scattered like here. Like they've heard it going through the tribes, kind of like how a rumor goes through the average high school. But yeah, this is oh my, I can't say anything. This is how the map's looking right now, and let's see it without any rivers on. And that's quite cool, isn't it? However, like I just said, here, there's some tribes in there. But the tribes being in the middle of this mess here, between the lime and the red team, they kind of become smart in a way. And all of a sudden, we see the formation of the yellow team. Yay. They settle the capital city. You can barely see that, so I'm going to make it darker. Yeah, that's the yellow team's capital. And they kind of do that stuff. So yeah, that will do it for today's episode. Stay tuned for the next episode. Bye-bye.